हेलो एवरीवन, आई एम ज्योति झा एंड वेलकम टू एनसीईआरटी द माइंड। तो आज हम लोग पढ़ेंगे अरिहंत वर्कबुक क्लास 6 इंग्लिश का चैप्टर 2 हाउ द डॉग फाउंड हिमसेल्फ अ न्यू मास्टर। तो चलिए पढ़ना स्टार्ट करते हैं। आप भी अपना वर्कबुक निकालिए और मेरे साथ साथ बनाना स्टार्ट कीजिए। और अगर आपके पास वर्कबुक नहीं है तो लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में डाल दिया है, आप वहाँ जाके इसे खरीद सकते हैं। तो चलिए पढ़ना स्टार्ट करते हैं। हाउ द डॉग फाउंड हिमसेल्फ अ न्यू मास्टर। Very short answer type questions. What kind of master was the dog looking for? He wanted the strongest being as master. Who was the first master of the dog? Wolf. Which animal was the wolf afraid of? Bear. Who, according to the bear, is the strongest beast on earth? Lion. Why did the lion feel that he was in trouble while walking in the forest one day? He was afraid of men. Short answer type questions. Which two qualities of the wolf appealed to the dog? The dog found that the wolf is strong and fierce as well. How did the wolf come to know about the presence of a bear nearby? What did he do to save his life? Wolf know about the presence of bear by the smell of bear. He ran into the bushes to save his life. Why did the dog leave the wolf? The dog left the wolf because who was afraid of bear and dog wanted the strongest being on earth as his master. What made the dog decide to be a servant to the bear? The dog noticed that the wolf was afraid of the bear. Why did the bear run away when he saw a herd of cows? He heard the mooing of the cow, which signified that the lion was coming. He got scared and he ran away. How did the lion react when he smelled a man approaching them? The lion gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paws. Then he began to back away very quietly. Who did the dog choose as his master at the end of the story? Why? He finally chose man as his master because one day he realized that lion was afraid of man. What kind of relationship does the dog have with the man? The dog served the man faithfully and became the most loyal servant and friend of man. Long answer type questions. How did dog become a tamed animal? Dogs were the first animals tamed by humans. Perhaps 20,000 years ago, tamed dogs were brought from Asia to New World. He became the best friend of human. Mention the names of the masters that the dog had in the past. Before choosing the man as his ultimate master, why did he abandon all of them? The dog chose his master wolf, bear, lion, and finally man. Dog wanted the strongest master, but wolf was afraid of bear. Bear was afraid of lion, and lion was afraid of man. Man is the strongest master of dog. Does the relationship between man and dog exemplify true friendship? What do you think are the characteristics of a true friendship? अब देखिए इस क्वेश्चन में बताया जा रहा है कि डॉग और मैन के बीच जो एक फ्रेंडशिप, एक जो रिलेशनशिप था, तो क्या वो एक ट्रू फ्रेंडशिप को दिखाता है। तो आपके हिसाब से जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक है वो ट्रू फ्रेंडशिप का क्या कैरेक्टरिस्टिक होना चाहिए, ठीक है, क्या होना चाहिए आपके अकॉर्डिंग, तो वो आप लिखेंगे, ठीक है। Pets share a very close and loving relationship with their owners, but there are some instances where the masters seem to be ignorant of their responsibilities. तो देखिए इसमें क्या होता है, पैट्स जो होता है ना बहुत ही एक लविंग एनिमल होता है, जिसका जो ऑनर होता है ना उसे अपने पैट को रखता है। तो देखिए एक पैट और उसके ऑनर के बीच एक बहुत ही क्लोज रिलेशनशिप होता है, ठीक है। लेकिन कुछ कभी कभी ऐसा होता है जो पैट के जो मास्टर होते हैं वो उन्हें इग्नोर करते हैं, ठीक है, अपने रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ को वो नहीं निभा पाते। तो आपके अकॉर्डिंग ये क्या होना चाहिए, कैसा रिलेशनशिप होना चाहिए, ये सब आपको लिखना है, ठीक है। इसके बाद है एक्सट्रैक्ट बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है। अब इसमें देखिए क्या कहा जा रहा है, डायरेक्शन, रीड द फॉलोइंग पैसेज एंड आंसर द क्वेश्चंस दैट फॉलो। Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do, in freedom, until a dog was born who was ill, passed with his way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth, and he set out to find such a master. How does the author compare the way of living of dogs with that of wolves? Wolves live their life in freedom and dogs too love to live in freedom. Why was the dog ill pleased with his way of life? He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself looking for food and got scared by stronger animals. After much doubt, the dog finds a solution to his problem. What was the solution? He decided to become the servant of the strongest living being on earth. Which of the following word is the synonym of the word frightened used in passage? इसका होगा terrified, टिक लगाना है। Replace the underlined phrase with another phrase that is similar in meaning to the one used in the sentences. The dog set out to find a master of himself. Started off, ठीक है। Well then I will say goodbye to you, bear. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. And off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him and served him for a long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. Why did the dog leave the bear and choose a new master? The dog left bear because lion was more powerful than bear, and he wanted to become the servant of strongest being. Who was the new master of dog? The lion was the new master of dog. The dog served the lion for a long time and had nothing to complain of. Why? As lion was the strongest in the forest and no one dared to touch the dog. Which word in the passage means to cause displeasure of anger? Offend. Which of the following is the meaning of the word of serve? To work for someone as a servant. उसके बाद है fill in the blanks. Dogs were once their own masters. Dogs are closely related to wolves. As the dog and the bear walked in the forest, they saw a herd of cows. Dogs have stayed with man and served him faithfully ever since. The lion gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily. Imagination-based questions. What, according to you, are the requisites for a good master-servant relationship? अब यहाँ पर आपके अकॉर्डिंग बताना है कि एक मास्टर एंड सर्वेंट के बीच जो रिलेशनशिप है उसमें क्या क्या क्वालिटीज़ होना चाहिए, कैसा होना चाहिए. इनमरेट द क्वालिटीज़ इन द स्पेस प्रोवाइडेड बिलो. नीचे आपको लिखना है. ठीक है. वन नाइट यू ड्रीम्ड दैट यू वेयर trapped in the body of your pet dog and your pet dog seems to have taken over your body. You are unable to explain the situation to your family members. Describe your experience in the space given below. तो देखिए यहाँ पर कहा जा रहा है कि एक दिन क्या होता है, एक रात क्या होता है कि आप कोई ड्रीम देखते हैं. ठीक है. आपके ड्रीम में क्या होता है कि आपके जो आपका पैट है तो पैट आपका जो है ना, आप अपने पैट के बॉडी में चले जाते हैं और आपका पैट जो है आपके बॉडी में चले जाता है. तो इस सिचुएशन में क्या होता है कि ये सिचुएशन आप अपने फैमिली मेम्बर को भी नहीं बता पाते हैं. ठीक है. एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाते इसके बारे में. तो ये क्या होता है, ये आपको जो है ना अपना एक्सपीरियंस कैसा होता है, ये जो आपकी बॉडी में जो आपका पैट आ जाता है और आप अपने पैट के बॉडी में चले जाते हैं, तो ये सिचुएशन जो है कैसा होता है, ये एक्सपीरियंस आप यहाँ नीचे लिखेंगे. ठीक है. तो आपका ये वर्कबुक कंप्लीट हो चुका है. कैसा लगा आपको पढ़ के मुझे ज़रूर बताइए. अच्छा लगा हो मेरा पढ़ाना तो मेरे चैनल एनसीईआरटी द माइंड को लाइक सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और पास में दिए गए बेल आइकन को ज़रूर प्रेस कर दीजिए ताकि एनसीईआरटी से रिलेटेड हर वीडियोज़ आपके पास समय से पहुँचती रहे. और आप मेरे टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं जिसका लिंक मैंने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में डाल दिया है. तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. तब तक के लिए बाय, टेक केयर, थैंक्स टू वॉच माय वीडियो.